Welcome to the Brand Tester Network campaign preview. Look, you're looking at an opportunity to enter the market research space. Market research is a massive, ongoing, global necessity for corporations to test and to get feedback on things like their advertising, their products and pricing policy, general consumer behavior toward their product. They're looking at getting greater market share, and this all requires feedback. And the easiest way for corporations to get feedback is simply to ask for it. And they develop and engage with companies like us who work with the corporations to create things like online surveys, opinion polls, lab type environments, mystery shopping type experiences, and so on, and take it to the marketplace. And what happens is that people join this environment as what's known as panelists. Panelists, these are people who offer to give their opinion for compensation, money usually. And these people are then put into various segments, be it geographic. I mean, we're in 38 countries at the moment, and it could be that they want to test just Australia, for example, before they launch it in the US, which is far more expensive to launch. Or could be a demographic sensitive campaign. Oh, we want parents with 2 children, or behavioral, or psychographic. It depends, and the campaign is structured suitably so that the segment opinion is the best value for the corporations. And if we were to look at it a bit like this, for example, that the campaign is developed by way of collaboration with the companies, and then we identify the appropriate segment and make the announcement to those panelists that fall within that segment. And then many, some, all take it up until the sample number is achieved, and then it's initiated, and then the survey is done. People's opinion now is given and sent to processed, and up it comes, spitting out then an appropriate thank you and appropriate offered compensation, giving back then to the corporation a detailed report as to what they were looking to achieve. So this could entail having people or inviting people, a small group, to a focus group it's called, to come in and test and trial certain maybe packaging ideas, graphics, taste, color schemes, and offer their opinion on that. It could be a online survey. Most are now mobile oriented, so you can do it on the bus on the way to work and make some extra dollars, or whatever. You can do it on your laptop. They fit all platforms these days. It could be a mystery shopping style of assignment. Just think about this for a second, particularly big franchise groups who have a certain code of conduct and an expectation that they have to then have mystery shoppers go in to make sure, is the place clean, what was the customer experience like, and so on. There's millions of dollars go into these restaurants and fast food outlets or big retail shops, and they put it in the hands of staff who get wages regardless of success and profits. Well, they want to make sure, they can't be there every day, but they want to make sure that everyone knows that some of the clients that come in today are mystery clients giving company feedback. So you better be in your best behavior all day, not just occasionally. So that's a very important part of market research. Also, brand testing. Companies want to increase market share. They might target a demographic or behavioral graphic that use a certain brand, and ask them to trial an opposition brand and see whether they can attract market share that way, or new release products and so on. So a lot of our panelists receive regularly products, stuff they use every day anyway, for free to analyze and test. So and then they basically fill out a structured questionnaire, usually dislike, like, so on, yes, no type questions, and the results then aggregate together and give an opinion. So what this does for us and our campaign is it offers people the wonderful opportunity of getting involved and being paid to give their opinion on many different topics. It gives them the opportunity to join a product testing environment where they receive free gifts and free products and cleaning products and more and more and more. And it also gives them an opportunity to go out and dine regularly for free and to get paid. Eat for free and get paid. I'm just going to zoom through some of these standard offers. These are mainly franchise groups who are constantly all over the world making sure that the franchises live up to the expectations of the franchisor and so on. You could conceivably go out and eat every day for free for a secret diner, and it's an exciting area. Okay, so that's what we're doing. We're out there to call people and invite them to become panelists and get these goodies and money and so on and so on. Now, as a part of the campaign, we ask you to make sure that, for expediency, you have a split screen. One side being your dialer, your auto dialer, and the other side being the actual structured script. Now I'm going to pause here. I'm going to tack onto this video the video of the script and the rebuttals and so on. I want you to watch that, and I'll come back at the other end of this and close off. I'll talk to you soon. Look, I know that scripts and rebuttals are ever evolving, but at this stage I'd like to share with you some of the psychology of the script that we're asking you to use. Of course, if there's updates since this video recording, then use the latest one that's presented to you by your team leaders. But in essence, we've got a very simple campaign here. Look, hello, this is you. I'm calling from Brand Tested Network. How are you today? I'm not trying to sell you anything or take up much of your time. Well, that's very powerful to get out of the way very quickly, because most people think that you're trying to sell them something. We are a market research firm operating in 38 countries and currently growing our Australian network of product testers. Now, here's the little trial close. If we sent you some free products, would you try them and give us your honest opinion? At this point of the presentation, some continue on and do nothing and are happy to continue. Yeah, what do you got? What do you got? Others ask a question or an objection. So the sort of things that you may encounter at this point include: what sort of products are you talking about? I'm not really interested. Hey, where'd you get my number from? And we offer you at the point here, by clicking on the appropriate one, a rebuttal. For example, what sort of products? And then you'll have this in yellow, your response. Products vary from everyday household products to cleaning, beauty, healthcare, sometimes food and drinks, even gadgets, techno stuff. Look, they are often household brand names with new products and want a pre-launch customer feedback just before they go to market, or brands trying to increase their market share. Let me send you out an email which explains everything to you. What is your email address? Now, you're going to find that we are very much focused on this closing strategy, asking people for their email address. We hate the idea of leaving things linger. We call that spray and pray. So you would be saying something brilliant and then waiting for a response, making them make a decision, making them take some action. So you'll find very consistently we're in your face about you asking, what is your email address? What is your email address? What is your email address? For example, I'm not interested, right? Okay, look, it's totally free, so we don't give up easily, okay? It's totally free to get involved, and you could earn from $25 to several $100s each time just for giving your opinion. You can pick and choose what products to try or what assignments to accept. You're under no obligation to do anything, and you can cancel your involvement at any time. Let me send you out an email which will explain everything. What is your email address? So, that's pretty easy sort of thing for people to get involved with, because it's free, etc. Now look, again, some people will jump through there and say, well, my email address is blah 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 at Yahoo. So then you scroll down, there's no need for any of this other stuff, and go straight into typing in the email address here. Okay, let's say then that we're still in dialogue mode. We'll get out of here. Right, and as and when rebuttals are required, we will add them. So whatever we think that you might need for help, just drop this thing down and we'll be there to help you. But let's say here, if we get setting some products, would you try them and give us your honest opinion? Sure. Okay, good. We also offer paid opinion surveys and mystery shopping assignments. You can pick and choose some, none, or all. What do you know about mystery shopping? Or do you know about mystery shopping? Only one of two answers, yes or no. Let's say no. So no. Okay, so mystery shopping is where you get paid to eat at restaurants or test drive a new car or visit a specific store, then write a review of your experience. How was the staff? Was the place clean? Etc. You can become a restaurant reviewer, eating for free whenever you like. Let me send you an email which explains everything to you. What is your email address? Or it could be, yeah, I know a bit about mystery shopping. Great. Then you would be well aware that you could get paid to blah, blah, blah. It's the same thing. Eat at restaurants, let's write a review. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, what is your email address? Okay. If necessary, we reiterate some of these things here. There's absolutely no obligation. So let's say we've finished this mystery shopping. Let's continue it. So there's no obligation. You can pick and choose campaigns that suit you, and you can cancel your involvement at any time. Let me send you an email which explains exactly how it works. What is your email address? Okay, so now the rebuttal, if there's any challenge at this very point, we just, there's just, look, any objections at this point, there's one standard rebuttal before we give up, and here it is. Look, when you think about it, there's no real downside, Mr. Johnson, Mrs. Johnson. It's totally free. You can pick and choose products and assignments. There is zero obligation to ever do anything, and you can cancel your involvement at any time. At least check it out. I'll send you a quick email with more information as well as our police survey approval, which should offer you some comfort. What's your email address? If they don't give it to you at this point, I think maybe it's a no-go. So you just continue on. But let's say that one of these strategies, or straight through, or it's easy, or it's a bit hard, a few rebuttals, you get the email address. Now, assignments will be offered that best suit your demographic profile, because when an assignment is given to us, it is given to us and asks for a very specific sort of person or demographic or geographic. So we need to find out a bit about these people to be able to send them suitable assignments that are suitable not only to them but suitable to the company that's engaging the market research. So little simple stuff like, are you married? Are you in partnership, single? You got to do this very conversationally. If it starts to be an interrogation, you'll find that some will burr up and back off. But you're married and partnership. Look, what age group are you? 30, 40? Under 40? Okay, good. And your partner, the same. There's a little intelligent this form too, because watch here. So, same for your partner. Watch. If I press single, all reference to partnership now goes out, so you don't have to get trapped. So it's really dumbed down for us. But let's say they're married. Okay, so now there is a partner in play. And even though I've got here, same for your partner, if you know they're married and you're talking to a lady, refer to it as her husband. All right, same age for your hubby. Okay, kids under 18 living at home. Yeah. Well, do you work full time? Oh no, I'm retired. Okay, fine. And what about your hubby? Oh, he works full time, self-employed or works full time, or whatever. Other, there's no such thing as other. It's got to be something in there. So you write in there self-employed or whatever's appropriate. You're a homeowner or renter. This might surprise you, but a lot of campaigns asking for that demographic. I want people who are homeowners and entrenched in this community to be the respondents, or I want people who are renting, because there might be surveys from builders and finance companies talking to people about no money down deals and stuff like that. If they're a homeowner, watch, boom, do you still have a mortgage? Because we'd have banks who are competing with the big banks who are trying to win market share, who send out surveys and say, well, we're thinking of adding these sorts of products or features to a home loan offering. And obviously people with a home loan are the best people to relay back their feedback. So, well, would you consider swapping over from your big bank with these sorts of features with a smaller bank? Yes, no, please explain, comment, da-da-da-da-da. So these are important questions. Phone number, you'll have that on your dialer, I'm pretty sure, so just copy and paste that from your dialer. Now, mobile number, look, emails are getting less and less reliable source of communication. Spam filtering and high sensitivity and privacy sensitivity means a lot of emails don't find their mark anymore. So we're really going to ask you to be strong on getting the mobile phone number. Now, if you're calling from overseas, don't refer to them as cell phones. We don't call them cell phones here in Australia. But your mobile number, and then you pop it into here. It starts with a 04. 04 something 04. So we ask for their mobile number, and the reason for that is that we can then text them with relevant offerings. So a lot of campaign, ask us to send out an campaign detail both on SMS and email. So it's pretty important for us to get that. And then in the list, you probably don't have a first name. Maybe you do, but if you don't, a letter, initial, then we need the first name because our communication is personalised. So Bob, Barry, and a last name. And a postcode, so that's in New South Wales where you'll be targeting, it's 2 something, 214 something 2. So pop the postcode into there because that's a geographic profiling. For some campaigns are geography sensitive as well as demographic sensitive. Okay, so thank you. We'll send you out an email. So if there's an address in your dialer which says should be, then we copy and paste that simply from your dialer before we put in the submission. And the telemarketer, that's you, so pop your name into there and submit, and it'll refresh, and off you go and get some more. Now, I'm not sure what your name is, but let me ask you to please Australianize it. If you've got some long unpronounceable name or some unusual name, just make it simple: John, Bob, Julie, Joanne, etc. And please be consistent, because if someone calls us and says we spoke with Joanne, so when you sign off as a telemarketer, use your Anglo name on here so we can match it all up with other inquiries and stuff like that. We'll have the back office details of who you are exactly, but for the purpose of this campaign, use your Anglo name, please. And that's it. So it's pretty simple, and as I say, as and when rebuttals become important and changes are necessary, we'll make them for you, and the form will be dynamic and very usable. And hopefully you'll master it and just breeze through with comfort and build a nice career for yourself. Have a good one. I'll talk with you guys soon. Bye. Okay, welcome back. Hopefully that was a little enlightening for you. So let me just say to you that throughout that script analysis and our ongoing training with you, we're going to say to you and reinforce as best we can to you that we are not a spray and pray outfit. We don't answer questions and then leave it dangling in midair. We don't offer rebuttals and then pause and then leave it up to them to take action. That's spraying and praying. We're closing. We're doing the answers. The difference between people who really make this work for them and people who do not is often in just that simple little closing thing. So I'm going to close off this meeting with our little famous reminder. This is what you've got to rehearse and rehearse and rehearse and tack onto everything you do. What is your email address? What is your email address? Okay, good luck with the campaign. Have a lot of success. Look forward to working with you, paying you lots of bonuses, and having a long-term career with you. Goodbye.